Picture this. It's a few years ago, and we have a kid. This nerdy, kind of fat, no friends. Actually, one friend, but not really. And he hates himself. There's no other way to put it. He plays video games all day. He he has nothing in his life. His family, no. His friends, barely. The only thing he's really got is, water and food and shit, which is just the basics. But at least he's got that. And this kid hates his own reflection. He hates it so much that every time he sees a mirror, he tries to not look at it. He actively looks to the side, as if a hot girl just stared at him down from the street. And he's just trying to pretend the calculator app is really interesting this day, which it isn't. 9.7 is still the same result. So, I, one day, he wakes up, and this is a break day. But he just thinks to himself, why don't I try to change this? Why don't I try to actually like my own reflection? Like, why do I not like my reflection so much? So he stared in the mirror and he realized it's not that he hates the face. The face isn't good, but that's not the problem. He hates what the face represents. So, for example, he saw the fat around his face and he saw it as a symbol of him not working. So, what did he do? He started to set himself challenges. He started to tell himself, all right, today I'm going to do 5 minutes of working out. And he did it. And then 10 minutes. Then 15. Then a full workout. Then he kept going. And he kept going. He slowly did more and more challenges. He started even going outside, training on the bars. And again, he passed the challenges. Challenges he set himself were being accomplished. He genuinely had something to be proud of now. And even though his friends were still not impressed by it, his classmates barely noticed the difference. He knew there was a change. And he saw that he was improving from day to day. And he saw that whatever he said he was going to do, he actually did it. And not only that, he kept improving. And so now, when this kid looks in the mirror, well, he's very happy, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, the kid's me. Um, I did not like mirrors. I like them now, as you can see from the thumbnail. But what changed exactly? Well, if it wasn't obvious, the thing that changed was the kid was actually following his own words. Basically, why you don't like your reflections because what the reflection represents. It's not that you're ugly. You are ugly, but that's not the point. The point is that this reflection represents your failures to accomplish anything, to actually do what you said you were going to do. And the way to fix it is obviously to start setting challenges. You do the most bare minimum. It doesn't have to be a hard challenge at first. It just has to be something that you're not doing usually. That's the only criteria. For example, if you're not running at all, run 2 minutes. You've never ran 2 minutes in a while, so it is a challenge. Or, for example, train 5 minutes or do 10 push ups. It doesn't have to be something hard, it has to be something you've never done before. But as you slowly increase the challenge, it will become harder and harder. But at this point, you'll have actual momentum, and it'll actually be easier than the quote unquote easier challenges you've had before. And you'll soon see that the snowball will slowly pick up more and more weight. And by the end of it, well, it's a landslide, my guy. You're crushing it. And when you look in the mirror like that, next time, you will be so impressed that you want more mirrors. You won't be afraid of the mirror. You will like the mirror. And I can guarantee you that, like, It changed my life in so many different ways. Being able to actually look at myself, like think how great that is. Not hating yourself, bro. It like changes everything. Everybody says self-esteem is important. Well, this is the way to get that. This is how you actually get that. And here, if I could give you like another quick tip before I finish the video, since I don't want to waste your time, try to every day just have any place you can write it. I prefer in a journal, but just have like a paper, notebook, whatever. It's preferable to be something physical, by the way, not on the PC. Just write out what you're gonna do. You can write a timetable too, maybe even, I don't know, just start like actual journaling, but the basics is just to write out your goals. Just have them written out, because then what you can do is that at the end of the day, and remember, put daily goals. Okay? Don't bother with big goals for now. You need daily goals. Because then, when you have a daily goal, each day you can come back to the place you wrote it at and just tick V or X. And then you can't lie to yourself. You can't say, oh, but there was something. You either have the V or the X. Simple as that. Hopes this helps. Um, yeah, I really need an intro, bro. Not an intro, wait, a closing. Sorry.